Hello, I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and a women's health coach. And today I would love to talk to you ladies over 40 about why you can or have put on weight in perimenopause or menopause, or even in your early 40s and you're thinking, well, I haven't done anything different. Why am I putting on weight? And particularly for those ladies that get that annoying midriff belly weight or the middle-aged tire, which is a terrible thing to say, but that's what happens to a lot of people and they just accept it. But ladies, you do not have to accept this. And if you're not getting it already, there are ways to avoid it. Or if you feel like that weight is creeping on and you've tried everything, then please know that there's loads you can do. Now, you might have tried crazy diets, keto diets, paleo diets, the 5 and 2, or intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is probably very helpful if you can do it to reset your insulin out of all of those sort of diets. But sometimes people do all of these diets and they find that nothing shifts the weight. And if you've tried everything, you've taken every supplement under the moon that you can think of for weight loss, then what your issue might be, not only insulin resistance, but is high cortisol. And in perimenopause and menopause, high cortisol is very common. Because of our change in hormones, then cortisol stays high and increases. And this can cause certain symptoms like sugar cravings, feeling wired and tired and not being able to sleep at night time, anxiety, sometimes high blood pressure with some ladies, hot flushes or night sweats, and of course this middle age spread. So if you're finding nothing works to help you lose weight, you may need to reduce this hormone cortisol. So cortisol is always being released during the day, but sometimes it can stay too high during the day and too high at night time. And at night time it's meant to reduce so we can release melatonin to sleep. So if you are having sleeping problems also, then it might be that your cortisol is staying high and you've got too much cortisol. So the trick is to reduce your cortisol. That is probably going to help you a lot with your weight gain. And even if you are getting insulin resistant, where you're putting on that middle age spread and your body isn't recognizing the insulin that you're producing to break down the glucose from your food, and then you're just storing it as fat rather than using it as energy, that can be a sign of high cortisol for too long as well. And ladies, if you always have struggled with weight, you may have had this for a long time. So as I said, the trick is to reduce cortisol, and you can do this in so many ways. Naturally, you can take supplements, obviously, but lifestyle tricks are going to help you long term. So some great things that you want to get into a habit of doing is, well, firstly, deep breathing when you're feeling anxious or stressed. And even if you're having hot flushes or you can't sleep, just focus on your breathing and slowing it down, counting to 5, counts of 5 each breath, holding for 5 and releasing for 5. That can really help with hot flushes, but also just, throughout the day, if you do that a few times, reduce your stress hormones and make you feel more relaxed and less anxious. Then you can meditate regularly, and even if it's just for 5 minutes, you can do visualization, meditation, listen to some music, stare at a candle, whatever floats your boat. You do whatever you can just to get into that relaxed mode and switch your brain off. And yoga and Pilates, as you probably know, and hopefully you're doing this already, this can really help with lowering cortisol. And also exercise, even though exercise increases cortisol at the time, afterwards your cortisol is more regulated throughout the day. Then diet-wise, you want to have protein at every meal. This can reduce cortisol, keep your blood sugar levels balanced, and that's part of the trick, is to make sure you don't get overly hungry, keep your blood sugar levels balanced, and keep the carbohydrates, like simple carbohydrates, like your sugars, bread, rice, pasta, and anything too processed, to a minimum, and really have lots of fibre, so you release the glucose from the food with the fibre and the protein more slowly into the system. And then my favourite supplements for reducing cortisol are magnesium. Magnesium's amazing for everything, basically. So magnesium comes in many different forms. So just check that it's safe for you to take. Most people it is, but with some medications and with some illnesses, you know, you need to be aware that there might be a contraindication. So, you know, basically we want people to take it throughout the day, morning, afternoon, and evening. You just don't want to take a whole lump all at once, because then your body doesn't absorb it, and that's not what we need throughout the day. We don't get much in food anymore, and because it's deficient in our soil. So with everybody's high stress and being busy and, you know, just having a crazy lifestyle, we burn through magnesium more than we used to also. So taking magnesium can go a long way to reducing cortisol also. So if you'd like to know a bit more of what you can do and what else should be doing and can be doing in perimenopause and menopause to reduce your annoying symptoms like the weight gain, hot flushes, insomnia, moodiness and mood swings and crazy heavy periods or painful periods, headaches, migraines, any of those horrible symptoms that you're getting affected by that can actually really have a severe effect on your life. I totally get it. I've been through it before and rectified it very quickly. And if you'd like to know more and about my proven process to help you ditch these horrible symptoms, then jump onto my next free masterclass online. If you register with the link below with this video, then I will see you very soon there. Thanks for listening, ladies. I'm Kate Driver, naturopath and women's health coach, and I'm talking too quickly, but I need to get this done very quickly. So thanks, ladies, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.